Hello everyone, thanks for watching my videos. Please click on bell icon and subscribe. Also share with your friends and colleagues. Thanks for watching my videos again. And today we are going to discuss and learn about our palette function content modifier. What is content modifier? What is the usage of this content modifier palette function? What is content modifier? Content modifier name itself saying that it will modify the content of the source message. See, source message, every source message contains these properties, header property, exchange property, as well as the body. So if you want to modify, create, add or delete any message header or exchange property or message body, we will use content modifier. Using content modifier you can perform these operations. First we will see header and exchange properties contains a similar same these options. Okay, these options are available. If you see here, these options are available in same. So I will explain using content exchange property how we will do that. Constant. So when we will use the constant, if you want to run any one use cases here, if you want to run any interface from particular timing or particular date, we will use this using this content option, content modifier option. We will store some date and we will run this interface from that particular date. Okay, I have already explained about this content constant option in my previous videos. Please go through them once, you can come to know. Like this, suppose date here if you want to run this AI flow from from April 1st, then I will give like 01-04-2024. Okay, I hope for this constant value we this data type and default values are not available, not enabled. Okay, not required, you can say. So in this case, how we will it will store. Suppose this case is right. In further steps, if I want to pull the data from database or else pull the data from OData services or success factors from this particular date, we will use we using this constant value. We will pull the data from that particular date, last modified date or last exchange date greater than or equal to this, then it will pull the data. Okay, see now how can it store. Okay, this is and this is stop and I am simulating it. Okay, it has successfully simulated. If you see the output message here, so that constant value has been created and this constant date value stored this value, this variable date variable stored this value. We can reuse this date parameter like while pulling the data from any databases in where conditions. Okay, let's say suppose go to external call request reply. Okay, request reply. Suppose so take one receiver here. Take some success factors, data v2. In success factors, this we have to provide some connections here. Also here we have to provide that resource path, nothing but here entity name or portlet name. Okay, query options can say like select some some I'm blindly sorry some fields from the source one, some A, B, C, D fields where we can write here where condition. Okay, where condition you should not assume this here. I can say 1 minute, this is not good example here. I will take one more content modifier here. Okay, suppose let's say this is JDBC scenario. Request reply JDBC here don't give any name, just I am taking this. Suppose here you want to give some query, JDBC SQL query, select some EMP table, select some EMP ID, EMP name, EMP salary from this table where last modified date is less than or else greater than. We can give this property. Here we have stored date property, right? Date dollar property dot dat. So at runtime it will take that value and it will compare this last modified date in the database, whichever is the greater than this last modified this date, then it will pull the data from this here. This is the real time use case which we have already discussed about it in the JDBC scenarios. Go through them once, okay? And that is the use case of this constant value, not here, sorry, here. That is the use case of constant value. Next, expression. What is expression? Expression is nothing but like formula. Okay, using formula or expression we will store the input from input payload some values are the message body. I will give you one example here. We can store message body or payload, PAYLOAD. I am taking payload as a variable. Here we have to give the expression. Okay, expression like $in dot BODY. This is the standard expressions which we have to provide to get the input payload and store in payload in this payload variable. Okay, we have to provide data type. This is standard java.lang.string. We should remember all these parameters, guys. Okay, string. This is the, if you run it once, so remove it. So I'm going to set some body using content modifier, input body. This is the input body set, and I'm going to simulate it. From here to I will end it here and simulate it. See, after simulation, if you see after simulation message, here message generated. This is the body. You can see the payload. This payload variable stores this body. We will use this body, reuse this body in further steps. I have already taken this example in one of the iFlows which I already explained. Go through them once you come to know the real time example of this expression option in exchange property. Okay, let me show them. Now guys, if you go through this IDOC to REST API scenario in my channel, you come to know what exactly purpose of this body storing body in one variable. Okay, this is the example. Next one is global. What is global and what is local variable, how we will, where we will call them. Okay, what is global variable, what is local variable, how can we call them and how can we reuse them in our scenarios. Okay, to understand this, I already taken some real time example and I shown you in the my previous videos or classes. If you go there, if you check there, you can find out the real time example. You can easily understand the purpose of this local variable or global variable. I'll show you. Hi, this is the scenario SFBTP write variable on router with JDBC scenario. If you go through this, if you watch this video, you come to know what is the main purpose of local and what is the difference between local and global variable, where we will create the local variable and how can we read it. Okay, using write variable function, we will create the local variable or global variable. Okay, and we will read it from here. From exchange property, we will store that local variable in exchange property for further purpose. If you go through this or watch this video, you clearly come to know the the purpose of this local or global variable. And next, number range. What is number range and what purpose we will use? This also I have explained one scenario clearly about this number ranges and when and what purpose we will use this number ranges. You watch that video, you come to know completely with real time scenario, so that you can easily explain in your interviews. This is very useful also. I will show you. Okay, this is the scenario which is SFB BTP number ranges. There is a scenario, number ranges scenario. Here I have used one number ranges option. If you watch this video, you clearly understand the scenario. Okay, this is the number ranges scenario. If you watch this video, you clearly understand the number ranges. Okay, number ranges one, and go through this number ranges. Watch this video clearly. You can understand the options this number ranges. Okay, and XPath property, ignore about property, I haven't used anywhere, I think. And what is XPath? XPath is nothing but XML path. If you want to read any value from the source payload XML element, then we will use that XPath. Okay, suppose this is my source body, I want to use read this employee ID for further purpose, then I will use this XPath source type option to store the XML element. Okay, this is the employee ID, just give like this. Okay, and give ID, that's it. Okay, employee ID. So this source source message, right, source body, this 123 value will store into this employee ID variable. Okay, this employee ID variable, like this we will provide the XPath element. Okay, now I will execute it. Okay, its simulation completed successfully, and go to the message body. You see here the employee ID stores this 123 employee ID. Okay, we'll use this employee ID in further purpose. Okay, I already explained this. I have already taken one real time scenario to store and what is the purpose of this and all. I have explained in one iFlow. You go through or watch that video, you clearly understand this expression. Okay, or option in the content modifier. Suppose let's say where I have used it. Okay, here was this REST API auth to token not that one, here sorry, this IDOC to REST API. Go through this, you come to know what purpose we have used this XPath. okay, or this also. These two are, in these two cases I have used content modifier to store XPath element. So XPath contains what? Token. The token I have stored this using this type, okay. And next, message body. Okay, how can we change the message body? We will see here. Suppose this is my message body. If I want to add root element for this message, then how can we do that? Here, go here directly, go to message, here add root element, root, okay, here dollar in dot body. So previous body I am storing in between these two braces or these two XML element, okay. Now I'll execute it. Simulation successfully completed, and here message generated. We'll see the root element has been added or not. See, root element added to this, okay. These are the examples, and if you go through my previous scenarios clearly, then each and every property, what purpose we have used, everything you can understand easily with real-time example. Okay, this is the content modifier, guys. Content modifier is mainly modify the message properties like message headers, input message headers, or exchange properties, or message bodies. Thank you guys watching my videos. Please subscribe, click on bell icon and subscribe my channel. Also share with your colleagues and friends. Thank you very much.